Struggle bus.
Yeah, all right. Welcome back to Team Fat Kid Choose Fat. I'm Jason.
This is Alex.
This is Dennis.
This is Dooley.
Yay, we made it.
Hey.
All right, without further ado, Dennis.
How was your
like 2 weeks or whatever?
2 weeks, yeah, right? Last week was interesting, you know. We didn't get together last week, so I decided to go ahead and really day drink.
As opposed to our day drink.
Well, yeah, because, you know, I try to keep it somewhat under control over here, you know.
Sir, this is work.
Sometimes. But no, so it's a nice day, too. So luckily, I went down to the oceanfront and everything. Got to go do some brunch over at Ray Ray's. That. Seriously, you need to get there, man.
Well, the one time I thought you were going to take me to Ray Ray's, you told me to fucking Doc Taylor's.
They were closed that day, sir. I can't help that, okay? You lie. But
I was like, yo, Dennis, pick me up. Oh, like, I got to drop my truck off at the shop. And like, he's like, we'll go do brunch and I'll pay. And I was like, all right, I'm going to do a sweet spot. Bitch, I've been to Doc Taylor's before. I'm pretty sure I've been to Doc Taylor's with you. Like,
yeah, that's true. But no, because you know how we always joke about like you know for when you judging a like breakfast place and everything. It's usually they can get one right, they can't get the other on the biscuits and gravy and everything. Yeah, this place, the biscuits are
the biscuits and the gravy,
and the gravy,
the biscuits and the gravy,
and the gravy.
This will be tested,
dude. It's called the No Way Ray Ray. It's a fried chicken thighs with a longanisa sausage gravy.
Why are they taking our shit, man?
They went to y'all's truck before. We gotta get this shit in our place.
It's a bonus.
So it's biscuits and gravy with fried chicken.
Fried chicken and a longanisa sausage gravy.
See, now I think it's overhandling.
No.
Biscuits and gravy should not have anything to do with fried chicken.
I agree with that. Biscuits and gravy is biscuits and gravy.
Then you got the 2 dippy eggs and the sriracha on top. Yeah.
So it's a Pungo Benedict.
Pungo Benedict?
Yeah, you never been the hair of the dog?
No.
Huh?
Everybody's doing that.
Yeah. They call it the Pungo Benny. Was it a biscuit? Was the biscuit good?
Biscuits are delicious.
How could you tell with all that crap on it?
Mm-hmm. They're still nice and flaky.
So homemade biscuits at Ray Ray's?
Yes, sir.
Homemade gravy with
Longanisa.
Portuguese sausage? For everyone who's not in the know of the sausages.
Yeah, longanisa is a Portuguese style sausage.
They're delicious.
It is.
Expensive.
Yeah. But and
What's the dish cost, if you remember?
I think it's $13.
$13?
Yeah.
2 biscuits, 1 thigh,
2 biscuits, 1 thigh,
2 eggs,
2 eggs,
sausage gravy.
and a like overflowing plate of sausage gravy.
Like everything's floating in it.
Not floating, but it's got a nice little island.
Is the gravy over the biscuit?
Yeah.
Okay. There are fucking rules. I'll let you slide on the Portuguese sausage because it is sausage gravy. You know, okay.
Yeah.
I don't think the fried chicken and the egg have anything to do with this.
And an egg like that. I get that as a side. The fried chicken, I mean, I'm down, but...
At this point, it's no longer biscuits and gravy.
No.
In my mind,
But I mean, it's the No Way Ray Ray, so it's not literally called biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
I mean, $13 for all that? It's pretty good.
It's fucking breakfast, dude. How much do you think someone's willing to pay for breakfast?
It's oceanfront too, so it's actually
Well, if you're in a hotel.
Dude, the fucking buffet's only $13.
It was.
He said it was COVID.
Inflation.
So what else happened? Anything cool? Anything interesting?
Yeah, high as shit.
Well,
That's cool.
interesting.
Conspiracies indeed.
Coming to you next week.
You're right.
The new,
Freedom break.
The new mockumentary. Follow the dream.
Fan fucking tastic, sir.
That's
Where
a perfect
are you,
fucking
Chase?
title.
Fan fucking tastic. All right. Nothing else? Just chilling?
Just pretty much chilling. Yeah, just work, and then
No crazy customers?
not really.
Man.
No
Fucking disappointing.
live goats.
Dude, I think we've sold a total of 50 of the chicken bacon bombs now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dooley?
I've been actually busy.
Remain to be seen, but okay.
Sir, turn your volume off.
Hey, all I know is it was
Maybe.
that was
But my Walmart order is ready for delivery.
It's not like it interrupted anything
At the
important.
same time, that notification was the perfect timing for that sound too. Ding ding bullshit.
Just say it's just Dooley
The lie
talking.
detector has detected that this is a lie.
No, we have a military group come in. I think it's
There's like
about
10 people.
It's about 50. And
Oh,
Hello, somebody.
You want this at the front door?
yes, please.
All right.
Oh, it was literally a fucking Walmart delivery.
I mean, you can come chill. You want a beer?
I know. Like when I read it, because the producer did say she had a Walmart order, and I thought she was gonna go get it, but I'm assuming that's why she hightailed it into the house. When the ching ching happened, I mean that's prompt service though. Ching ching, hello. Like wow, that shit. Right on, Walmart. Not sponsored.
That's why they're one of the biggest supermarkets. Like, our app is fucking flawless.
Now I'm trying to figure out how much we just paid for delivery.
Can we deduct that cost for a beer? But yeah, so it's about 50 military people. They hit breakfast pretty hard every day, and for dinner,
Well, they are the military dually. They wake up pretty fucking early.
Yeah.
well, yeah,
They get more done before 5 a.m. than you all day.
usually. I don't wake up till about 2:30, 3 o'clock. So
They're already off work.
they're
They're at the bar.
having beer already. But
That was a
so
lie too.
well, where's the ding ding? But
Let me order something real quick.
Depends on the brand.
Yeah.
but they
True.
like, so we knew they're coming in, so we set up a buffet in the restaurant and everything. And
Fucking missed it so good because that was a shot right up my ass too. I know who it was for.
Your ass.
I mean, considering the last phrase was they were coming in and his talking about that's a shot up the ass, I don't know what we missed, but
I guess I'll. There you go.
Where the fuck was I sleeping?
Yeah, I was.
so it ended up your ass.
Yeah. But so we set up a buffet for him, and it was about for 5 days we had it for him, and only 2 people got shit from the buffet. Most of them got chicken and waffles. So, and us with our stovetop fryer.
Let's class it up.
Like
It runs on natural gas.
oh yeah. And like they don't mind waiting and everything. So like
Until they gotta go somewhere.
yeah. It's a weekend, so I guess they're off. But
You have no idea what the fuck a stand-up is, but go ahead.
but a lot of them, like the tables are still dirty, and they're just like, I don't give a fuck. I'm sitting here anyway. Like nothing's reset. There's not even silverware there, and they're just sitting there. And one of the servers is like, "Y'all been fed already?" No, we just sat down. The table's still dirty. Yeah, so I want food now.
Bitch, I was eating off of a rock last week. I can put my clean plate on top of this dirty plate and be perfectly fucking fine.
You know what an MRE is? I just put that shit up against a rock. It says it on the MRE. Like,
I'll
Have
tell
you
you the
seen
truth
that
right
t-shirt?
now. You bring me a trash can. By the time my food's ready, this table will be clean.
There's like, since you brought it up, and I don't know why I know this, but the rock or something was a joke in the lab when they were making the heater, and they were trying to they were doing the schematic, and like it was like a chalkboard drawing, and they wrote rock or something in the the mock-up.
Yeah, the diagram,
and somehow it just fucking stayed there.
I mean,
And, like,
it makes sense. It's like where they at? The
science
desert?
joke. Put it up against a rock or something. It works. But it needs to be at like 45, man. You can hold it if you want to, but it takes 10 minutes.
It gets hot too.
Yeah.
I want to hold it for 10 minutes. Hey, look, a rock.
But there's a T-shirt. I forget who fucking makes it. It might be Grunt Style. Like they have a T-shirt, and it's like literally like the MRE fucking instruction heater,
Yep.
and it's like literally rock or something. Like, it's,
Yeah, dinner time, usually burgers, ribeyes, all this other type of stuff like that. You know, the manly shit. And obviously, my ticket times run a little bit longer because I care about my food, and my kitchen is
Not working.
when you say a little longer, Dooley, let's analyze. Shall we?
25 minutes.
Per?
Is that 25 minutes longer or 25-minute ticket times?
Take times.
Okay. I was with Alex on it. It's a little longer, like 25 minutes, like longer than the 15 minutes allowed.
So we're at 40 minutes.
Well, you had a lot of the time of me running into the walk-in, bringing all my 7 items.
You're looking
for
like you're
this.
slimming up, bro. I'm worried. Oh, that's just your hair. Let's
You
see
see
the
how
growth.
quick this shit's growing back?
I mean, it is coming back pretty
Look
fast.
at-
It looks
I
like a
can
shag
actually-
carpet.
I like shag carpets.
More like Burberry.
I hope so.
I'm gonna shave it again and be
Do
like,
it,
"Hey,
man.
look, I'm Jason again."
Hey, I just did mine fresh today. Check it out.
I mean, look, if you cut it like half the length,
Bald, bald.
Julie, if you cut it like half the length that you have it now, I mean, you could be like a kiwi.
ooh,
I like kiwis.
5-year-old ball sack.
Why do you?
Oh my god!
What?
I don't know where to begin with that.
Why a 5-year-old?
I don't know. It's the first number that came to my fucking mind. Like,
Why
Were you
not?
watching Deadpool 2?
You're not religious, right?
Oh, whoa.
continue.
Anyway,
A little longer than normal.
The 5-year-old or the ticket time?
I'm just gonna go ahead and.
My bad. Continue.
Okay, so
What's that?
not really in my week or anything, but yeah, that's about it. Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So, like, how many tickets were you doing in a day, roughly?
25 or 30,
One tops.
mostly 3 to 6 tops.
25 tickets of 3 to 6 stops, or 25
About-
people.
No, like a couple.
Did you make 25 burgers, or did you make fucking like 75 burgers?
Okay, we don't sell just burgers.
Well, I'm giving.
Okay, food truck.
I'm breaking down the math in something because I was like, did you sell 75 fucking ribeyes or 25 ribeyes, Julie?
Go ahead, Julie. Make that food truck joke. I bet you we did more in sales this weekend than you did.
I bet you we
More
did
than likely because y'all sold out and y'all had Knott's Island.
We
So
probably did more in one fucking day than you did all week.
okay, no.
I don't know about that. But
Yeah.
Sunday was about $900 in sales. Saturday was about $1,200. Friday was about $1,400. So maybe like a day and a half worth of y'all sales. Booyah, roast.
We were running probably pretty close to those numbers.
probably pretty good.
I think we beat them.
Yeah. I mean, ours was Thursday to Saturday, not Sunday.
The only
included,
way
but-
I will beat y'all in sales is if I have 2 banquets and a full hotel and everyone comes downstairs.
you might need a kitchen for that.
Oh,
I do need a kitchen for that. Instead of a stovetop burner, fryer, and a...
You mean a pot?
Wow, that's about 7 shots fired in 13 minutes. I like that. It's almost very close to 2 shots fired.
What was it?
Good fucking minute.
Rambo 3 was like the one with like the largest body count. It's like in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Oh, yeah.
We're working on it right now. We're 13 minutes in. We got 7 bodies.
The helicopters are circling. How was our week?
I don't know. It's fucking weird.
How were our weeks? Yeah. We worked.
How was Knott's Island?
Knott's Island.
It
With
was-
less people.
Yeah. It was not silent.
Knott's Island with 2 less people than normal. Good times.
I don't know. We really didn't do much
I mean,
outside of working, did we?
I mean, when Alex was texting me, I was like, are you sure you don't need me?
Well, I mean, like, you remember the last time we went to Knott's Island? It
Yeah.
was fucking cold and rainy.
Yeah.
This time we went to Knott's Island. It was cold and rainy. But no one gave a fuck this time.
Oh, we don't want your food this time.
Like, so,
Next time y'all come out, though.
So yeah, there's that part. And then there was, we were at Big Ugly, and it was a long day at Big Ugly. It was 12 to 9:30. Because there was a private party. It was a retirement, I believe, like a military retirement. So we showed up 3 hours early so that they had food available.
Yeah.
That was okay. Like, you know, like, manageable. You know, even though, like, you're there for 3 hours, but they all come out at one time. It's like, you have to go through, like, you know, everybody's speeches and all that crap, and they present the awards and all that crap, and then, fucking let's eat! Like, that's how it went down. And then...
Back in the chow hall.
Yeah, pretty much. And so that kind of just, like, ran into there was people coming to Big Ugly to order from us.
Yeah.
Or they've never been to Big Ugly before, but Big Ugly was currently closed to a private event, but we will serve you. So that kind of like, we had a couple of those orders while we were waiting for the 35.
The shit storm start.
But then, like, so we were open earlier than normal, and, like, usually, like, Big Ugly opens, and then we opened at the same time, or within, like, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But this time, it was, like, at 3, usually, like, you know, we get some business, like, around 3 o'clock, like, on our normal open time, and then, you know, it starts to pick up around, like, 5, and at 7 o'clock, you're just getting your ass kicked.
Yeah.
And then 9 o'clock, you're like, all right.
This pretty much started at 3.
Didn't stop till about 9.
Like, we were steady from, like, 3 to, like, 5. And we're like, at that point in time, you're like, fuck, man, what time is it? And it's like, it's
not even 6 yet.
Yeah, it's like, shit, man, we got like 4 hours still to go. Like, and it just continued on that way for till 9. Like, at 9, like, we closed the window. Like, it's time to go. Like,
Can I order food? No.
we gotta, it's like, because we had, like, to be at the garage the next day at noon. We didn't have shit. So Alex had to run to the fucking store and buy every fucking thing for us to go to garage. And so we loaded up for the standard garage shift, you know, and
The garage kicked our ass.
those mother, and it was snowing.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Yeah, I know, right?
2 days before we got there, apparently they had just been on TV for their owner is from Ukraine and is doing a charity, raising money for money to go to Ukraine. And apparently she's raised over $20,000, I believe.
This garage?
Yeah.
That's a garage.
Wow.
So they had recently been on TV and have been very popular, and they are a great brewery. We like them.
Definitely one of our favorites.
Yeah. So congrats to them. But yeah, we went out there and expecting like, you know, the normal 4 or 5 busy time. It's a Saturday. You know, maybe you get some lunch.
You're gonna get some lunch.
No, they were busy.
Then there's gonna be a
lunch.
lull in the day.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna pick up again at dinner time. No.
No.
Like, you know, that lull in the day. It was like, you know, like 2 to 5.
Yeah, 2 to 4.
We were fucking balls out, like, through the lull of the day. Like we, what, 5:30?
I don't know.
I
think we made it to 6.
Yeah.
I think we made it to 6.
No, it didn't feel like we were. It was just super fucking steady.
Yeah.
Like, there was, like, 3 tickets hanging at all times.
I'm just thinking, like, if I was off that day and I lived in that apartment complex right there, and, like, just look out my window, just like...
You mean off on a Saturday like normal people?
Yeah, like...
What's that like?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, like my... I'm not going to say it.
What's normal people?
Just look out the window. Oh, man, they're getting their ass kicked. Phone rings. Fuck. Please don't be Jason. Fuck, it's Jason.
I know you're looking at us right now.
Get your ass downstairs now. I'm in my pajamas. I don't give a shit.
Put on
No
your
one can see you in the truck.
Put on your t-shirt and your Crocs and get your ass over here.
I'm already wearing my Crocs. Of course you are.
Totally saw glow-in-the-dark ball sack croc clip-ons.
I've seen those
like
too.
truck nuts, but they were glow-in-the-dark croc clip-ons.
Why do you need them to glow in the dark?
Why do you need them at all?
Because I need to
that's a
see
more
them.
valid question.
I need to see them for when I wake up and I want to go smoke a cigarette and I'm already been asleep.
And
Where
it's
my
in the
Crocs
dark.
out? Balls. Look at it.
Let me put these on.
I'm gonna put these bad boys on.
All right, let's do a beer.
Put him in sports mode.
And
he can't.
Oh, that's right. He's handicapped.
He can only have sport mode.
he's in drift mode.
Yeah.
Drift mode. That's it. Yeah.
Wait.
Up. Now you're ready for a podcast, see?
There we go. Podcast ready. Hang on that shotgun trigger.
Okay, so pull up the topic here. I got a bunch of things that we haven't discussed in a while. Oh, well, we'll just go into the Melissa headlight saga, as I like to call it. It took me like 3 weeks to fucking change a headlight bulb.
You finally got it out.
I finally got it out.
Somewhere when me and Dennis are driving to garages, like, is that Melissa behind us? Is there a headlight out? Yeah. Well, that's her.
No, it's like even like when you we have a mechanic that works on the food truck.
Yeah.
And so like I texted him, I was like, hey man, I'm having a really hard time getting the light bulb out. Like, you know, what's the best way? He's like, wrench on that bitch hard as fuck. He's like, one of two things are going to happen. It's going to come out or it's going to break. He's like, worst case scenario, you need a new headlight assembly. And I was like, well, this is not great advice.
It is. He's trying to make a sale.
Well, we tried to get the light bulb out, but
Well,
shit.
there was like a third option where like the assembly didn't break, but like the light broke, and then you had to file the light out.
Like new holes or some shit. And I was like, that sounds insane.
At that point, buy the new assembly.
Well, there was the fourth option was take the entire bumper off and then take the headlight assembly off the vehicle and like so you can like
get to the light bulb from
I'm good right
the
now,
other side.
Well, I imagine it's easier when you're holding the assembly and just trying, like, you could probably use a wrench or something.
You have more space to work.
To like, yeah, like you're not like confined to the little. So it worked out like when I took the battery out for everyone at home. It was working on trying to change a light bulb. Take the fucking battery out and you can get like a pair of pliers and like it's got like the little finger tabs where you twist and pull the light bulb out. So I just took a wrench, or actually it was like a pair of pliers, and like lined it up like I was on each side and just twisted the shit out of it, and it came out. It didn't break shit, so that was cool. And that was the one that was burnt out, so I was like, sweet, at least this one worked.
When you put them back in, did you use that light bulb grease?
I used grease. I didn't go buy specific light bulb grease.
Was it bacon grease?
Damn, that would have been good.
What's this?
No, I just have like a pound.
bacon.
I have like a
smell
pound
that?
tub of like Valvoline Universal grease. And
Why does your car
Once
always
it
smell
turns
like
your
bacon
lights-
at night?
well,
I don't.
right?
Once it turns their lights on, and
Yeah.
just like there's a little bit of bacon grease just smoking out of the light. It's like,
That smells amazing.
You guys hungry?
So then I decided I was going to tackle the light bulb that worked, which has even less room than with the other side with the battery in it. So when I took the battery out and all that shit worked out well. So I was like, all right, now at least I know this one works, so I can fuck with it for a little bit. It's not detrimental to the operation of the vehicle.
Yeah.
But I was thinking to myself as I'm fucking around with this, like, this is the one that's going to break. It's like
The one that currently works?
yeah. And so I was like, how far do I go before I just call it quits? And like, but then like, you want that second victory, It's like I'm not giving up. And so like I had like a pair of needle nose pliers and like I think it was like a 9mm wrench because like I can't really get my hand on the like if it turned freely, it'd be easy to get in and out, but this bitch is not moving, it's not budging. So like I took the needle nose pliers and still on the same finger tabs, like I just put the needle nose pliers like on it so I could push really fucking hard, and then I took like a wrench that has like the little an open box and wrench, and I put it on there, and like so I gotta pull up with the wrench that has like the little hook mechanism that I've created. And at this point, I'm wearing gloves because I'm like, this bitch is going to give and I'm going to punch the shit out of something. But you can only wear a glove on one hand because you got to get your other hand in there. And then the one that's going to punch the shit out of something is the one that you can't wear a glove on.
so now I have bloody knuckles. And
so like I literally was like out there, like, and I'm pushing, and I was like, man, this is going to break. And then finally I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to go and see what the fuck happens. And it popped out, and then like so I pulled the light bulb out. I was like, sweet, and like like I disconnected the wire first because it gave me a little more room. But so I'm looking at the two light bulbs, and I'm like, these don't look the same. What the fuck? And I was like, oh shit, the gasket is still in the car. Like the gasket that seizes. I was like, shit, and I go and I look at the assembly, and I'm like, yep, it's still there. And like, shit, now I'm gonna have to scrape this fucking crusty ass gasket off all the way around. And so I go and get like a painter's tool. Yeah. And I'm like, this is gonna happen. And like I'm gonna be here for like an hour trying to scrape off the residue. So I get the painter's tool and I get down in there and I go to scrape it and the bitch just falls off. Like I was like how were you holding this light bulb in so toughly? You're like, the light bulb came out. You are still attached to the car. This little rubber gasket looks like a rubber band, and I'm like, all right, and I barely touch it, and it's like, bloop, just falls off. Like, how the fuck does this happen? But that's the headlight saga.
we are the champions.
2 victories. I definitely put grease on them before I put them back in. We'll probably get rid of her car before that bitch needs headlights, but hey, for the next guy, you're welcome.
You say that now.
Yeah, she'll
Like,
be driving that thing for like 12 more years.
We're gonna run this thing up in 5 years. You're gonna be changing the headlights, and I'm just gonna be like, hey, you remember when you said this? You're welcome. Hey, me.
I've never dealt with headlights seized into the assembly before.
Yeah, it's because that's a later use problem.
When I had the MR2, like, I had to change the right headlight because
Pop up and down headlights.
Which I wish they would bring this back, but
that's a safety. Well, because cars have automatic lights now.
Yeah.
So they would just be popping up and popping down, like when you went in on like a overpass.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but this would be cool. It's like I'm blinking at you, but like the MR2, like it was like all you had to do was like basically unplug the power cord to it, and then just undo like 2 actual like Phillips screws.
See, that would be fucking smart.
And just it took me a whole like 30 minutes to undo it.
Toyota versus Ford.
Yeah. yeah. There you go.
We're gonna make this so you don't need tools. By the way, you're gonna need a shit ton of tools.
How's that? Oh, that's right. How's that poem go? Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. If it weren't for Fords, my tools would rust.
That's mean.
Found on road dead.
I remember somebody's car was in the shop for like a year.
Not because of the car, though.
What was the engine? It was your engine.
That engine could have been fixed much sooner. That's not the car.
You needed an engine.
That's the insurance.
You needed an engine.
Again, that's the insurance.
Not an alternator, not a catalytic converter, not a transmission. You needed a fucking engine. All right, beer. Let's do it.
I went with a juicy IPA, 6.1, 30 IBUs, and I give it a 4.
I'm going to go
I have no idea.
a hazy IPA
Yeah, me too.
at about 7% with an IBU of 30. And I give it a 3.
3? It is St. Patrick's Week.
I'm gonna go hazy. I'll go 7 even. And the IBUs, which my brother swears is an actual measurement. He texts me. I told him I don't even believe they exist. I'm going with I'll go 42, maybe. Hold on, it doesn't seem that bitter, but I'm always wrong. I mean, it's good, ish. 3.5. Good-ish.
I'm rolling with Dennis across the board.
Oh yeah.
Juicy, 6.1.
30. And a 4?
And a 4, yeah. Across the board. I might change the IBU, but I like his guess, so I'm going with it.
All right, that's everybody.
This is Wrench by Industrial Arts Brewing Company. It is 7.1%, and it is a Northeast IPA with lush and tropical zest, which, best guess, that's a hazy, juicy, New England.
Yeah.
You take your pick. Northeast IPA. So now we have a new branding of New England IPA.
It's Northeast.
I do not have any IBUs, but yes, it's
a little
Wrench
bit.
Northeast.
It's a little bit more north than New England.
Oh, see, it says it's a hazy, juicy, New England, blah, 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 blah.
I mean, that's. He's on Meet the Beer, but you're reading it off the can, so I'm gonna go. So
Well, I just want to see if they have.
shit, I was fucking close. Come on.
Want to see if they have IBU here. Not a bad website, honestly. No.
Beer Advocate.
Yeah, I'll go there.
See if they got. They're probably gonna have a 0. It's not gonna be.
Yeah, I don't.
Shit.
No IBUs.
No Ibu.
So do I get like 2 points?
No,
Because
I get 2.
What'd you say?
The same exact thing you do, except for IBUs.
Oh, did he say 7?
Yeah.
Fuck me, I wasn't even paying attention. I'm like normal.
I was gonna call you up and be like, just riding the train, huh? Like,
and then Alex was like, yeah, whatever Dennis said. Like,
no, I listened to what Dennis said. I liked what Dennis said.
I listened to what Dennis said too, but I was not paying attention to Dooley at all. I mean, that's normal.
I was about to say that. Like, I could literally say chimichong all day long.
What'd you say, Dennis?
I had a
juicy.
At
6.1.
Yeah, I had the 0.1 right.
I thought it was 31 IBUs, but 30. He said 30 and a 4, and yeah, I'm down with all that.
It's interesting.
I give myself points.
Clearly not correct. Well, I mean, Dooley and Jason both came in at 7.
Yeah,
that's unfortunately a point for both. And I have to say, I think all of us got the New England Northeast juicy hazy style IPA. So I'd say that's 2 points for Jason and Dooley, 1 point for Dennis and I. And unfortunately, no IBUs are listed, so...
Why don't they just, like, combine all of them and just call it, a cloudy IPA?
Don't give them any ideas, Dooley.
I mean, that's a whole other fucking...
Now they're going to come up with a new one. It's not going to be a combined... No, it's just going to be, hey, now we have the cloudy Northeast IPA.
I mean, isn't it always cloudy in
the CNE IPA?
So I know in our last podcast, it's been a while, but we did talk about Pabst and the craft thing, right?
Like their cheese situation.
Yeah. So in the new episode,
which beer was first, Schlitz or PBR?
Right?
Schlitz.
Really?
I'll say Schlitz just because it sounds old.
Have you never had a Schlitz? I mean, it's probably a good thing.
I don't know if I've ever had a Schlitz.
Again,
Schlitz beer or Schlitz?
Probably a good thing.
You probably had a Schlitz Maltbecker before, but
yeah.
But yeah,
isn't that the one with the bull on it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, the answer was shit. Was Schlitz.
Shits.
No, shit's beer.
With the way the man got a hold of that brewery, you did damn right.
Yeah, right. Because
I watched that episode.
So let's go with I was really interested in all this shit because Dennis is the PBR guy, and so Pabst was a boat captain.
Yep.
And he ran aground and couldn't afford to buy a new boat or repair the one he had, but he had enough money evidently to open a brewery. Bought a brewery from his.
Well, he bought a controlling interest in the brewery that his father-in-law owned. Yeah,
with the last of his money.
Yeah.
Hold on, that's kind of dope and fucked up at the same time. Like, did his father-in-law willingly give him the company?
Yeah, he was getting older, and so he bought the controlling interest.
Could you imagine though if you hate your in-laws? And you're just like, man, my shit broke down like 10 miles from here. I'm buying your company. No, you're not. I'll fucking be back. I swear to God. Like, you're fucking publicly owned, motherfucker. Like, I'm going to buy 60% of your shares. It's my company now. Get out. Kind of gangster. Just saying.
So, so 77 years before Bud, Pabst was the biggest brewery by 270,000 barrels per year. Like, that's how many more barrels they sold in Schlitz.
Yeah.
Who was the biggest brewery before
them.
They showed up.
Honestly, Schlitz sounds like it should be like GTA's rival.
Well, they
beer.
couldn't transport beer, so it was like every fucking city. This is pre-prohibition. Every city had like their own brewery.
Yeah. Olympia.
Yeah, there was like all kinds of them. There's still not as many breweries, even including like all like the new craft breweries. There's still less than there were before Prohibition.
Yeah.
Because every fucking city had at least one.
Yeah.
So what were the numbers against, like, Ling Ling?
Ling Ling?
Yeah, that's some fucking Yingling.
Yingling didn't even exist at that point in time, did they?
No, they weren't.
Follow the dream.
I thought Yingling was, like, the oldest brewery.
That's still in operation.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because Pabst doesn't actually brew their own beer no more. Coors Miller does.
So... So PBR was killing Schlitz.
Yeah.
So Schlitz created what's called a Tide House.
Yeah.
And it's so basically bars that they would only sell Schlitz. So if you went to that bar,
you only got Schlitz.
That's all they fucking carried. And so they created this establishment called a Tide House. And so throughout the country,
like, it started in Chicago.
Yeah,
because after the Chicago fire and everything, they were giving away like free beer to everybody that didn't have no food or water.
They didn't have water, so they Schlitz went in there and just started giving away beer, and then turned around and like
That's what
it's like the drug dealer. Like first one's free.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
it literally it killed Pabst's chance on Chicago because they were able to ship their beer and everything.
well, I think like during that time, Pabst was doing the Civil War.
Yeah.
They were giving beer to like all the soldiers. So when the war was over,
All the soldiers came back.
all the soldiers wanted PBR because that's what they've been drinking.
Right.
But yeah, they changed the recipe. It was a lager,
Yeah, it was a lager.
and they had to change the recipe in order for it to be able to be shipped because lagers would spoil. So
Yeah.
But now they're doing the original recipe. Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's-
They went back to because they can actually transport it a lot better now. So
yeah, because we have refrigeration.
yeah.
History.
So
Have you
back
watched?
to the blue ribbons.
Yeah.
It was at the Chicago World Fair in 1893.
Tied blue ribbons around.
They tied blue ribbons around all the fucking bottles to.
because it won the best beer.
Yeah, it
at
won.
Beer
Well,
Festival.
no, Guinness won. Guinness won the best beer that year,
Yeah.
but Pabst claimed it because they were in the United States and they were the best beer in the United States. So then they started tying all the blue ribbons around just to keep going, and it
Signify.
still says it on there
Yeah.
that they won. It's at the bottom of the can, like
Yeah.
awarded best beer in
Selected as
1893.
America's best beer in 1893.
America's best beer.
Yeah.
So, but they were there, like, with fun facts at the Chicago's World Fair. It was the first one that had electricity.
I mean, just to throw out there though, like coming in second to Guinness ain't bad.
Not at all.
It's like,
Yeah.
let's think about that for a second. Guinness has been around for how long?
Speaking of PBR,
Well, I don't know. How long has Guinness been around?
it's the 1700s.
1700s?
So they had
And-
a 200-year start.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You did all right.
But at the same time,
Yeah.
Arthur Guinness was a genius with the lease that he got.
Yeah, because he leased it for life.
For at least 1,000 years. $1 is his lease.
That's fucking.
Yeah.
So 1759. So yeah, they had a decent head start on Pabst.
100 some odd years, yeah.
Yeah, like 150.
But so it was the first World's Fair to have electricity, but it was also the World's Fair that introduced Heinz to the world.
Yeah.
Cracker Jacks, Wrigley's Spearmint Gum, and the Ferris wheel. Fun facts for everybody. There's more. Well, wait. There's more.
Dun, dun, dun.
But we're going to go into trivia.
Oh, here we go.
Because according to one widely held theory, why did people start the ritual of clinking glasses before drinking in the Middle Ages? A, to prevent the drink from settling. B,
poison.
to show
Can we just
strength.
go this?
yes. Okay. Well, everybody else gets a fucking chance. For good luck or to prevent against poisoning.
That's my shit.
They didn't trust each other,
Yeah,
so if you
trust-
clanked
yeah.
your glass together and
You
your
lose.
drink ended up in
So
your
medieval people would
opponent's
clink their
drink,
glasses together so that the liquids would spill from one to the other as a way of preventing from being poisoned.
Which, by the way, that's a fucking clink. Like, we cheers each other now, and it's like, here's a tap of the
Yeah.
glass.
Yeah, well,
like,
yeah. Well, they
I-
had thicker glasses.
I guess
I think.
They also didn't give a fuck about their floors.
Yeah.
I guess that's why, like, in the movies, like, you know, like Lord of the Ring-ish type of movies, when they clink glasses, they're like,
Yeah, and the shit like pops out of the glass. Like,
Yeah.
You just wasted half your beer.
oh,
not
I got
dead.
more.
Yeah, I'm not dead. But there's more beer. It's fine.
Beer was illegal in which country until 1989? Vietnam, Iceland, Wales, or Peru? Dun, dun, dun.
I say Peru.
Iceland.
Fuck. I'm going to go Vietnam.
Iceland, Wales, or Peru. So you're Peru, you're Iceland,
actually-
you're Vietnam.
Yeah, I'm Vietnam.
I'm thinking Vietnam.
Okay. It is Iceland.
Ha.
In
Fuck you,
1915, Iceland banned all alcohol. Wine and spirits were legalized in 1935, but beer wasn't allowed until 1989.
So let's get fucked up on vodka.
Right?
Yeah.
But this low percentage shit, fuck that. Like,
No beer. Fuck you.
it's fermented.
Anyway, Schlitz took back number one in 1902. That was because of the tide houses. Schlitz sold more than 500 million barrels.
It's a lot of fucking
No,
beer.
sorry, I read that wrong.
500,000.
Sold 500 million. Oh, was sold. My bad. Jason should really add the rest of the shit.
I was about to say use your words.
Schlitz was sold for $500 million to Strobe, which is, I guess, a brewer monopoly or whatever. Now Pabst owns Schlitz. That's a fun fact. Oh, and where's PBR from?
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. What's the city?
Wisconsin.
Oh, the city
Milwaukee
is. My bad.
The city is Milwaukee. Yeah.
Anyway, so there.
You know Milwaukee, the state.
So in
It kind of is a state in itself.
So in Milwaukee, the Pabst building still stands, and it was the tallest building in Milwaukee forever. It was 13 floors, where they did their business. Like, it was a business office for just Pabst. And while they were there, they also built the Pabst Theater, and those buildings still stand today. So that's your PBR history. Yay!
So I guess,
Now you know.
so I guess in October we need to take a road trip to Milwaukee.
I'm down with this. I have
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
It means the land of the good people.
There is a bar up there though. They have this fucking Bloody Mary. It's a 64-ounce Bloody Mary. It literally has all brunch on top of it. Like, literally have a whole 3.5 pound chicken deep fried on a fucking wooden spoon in that bitch.
Yeah,
I've seen this.
Sounds like heartburn.
Sounds like deliciousness.
It looks dangerous.
What time do they open?
Is it
7
brunch? Is it brunch or is it lunch? They open at 7 a.m.?
Is this early enough to be dinner?
So I've been there.
Again, are they
I just
open
seen
early
it-
enough
I
to be
saw it
dinner?
on-
Because,
like 3 different fucking
3.5
food
pound
shows.
chicken, that's pretty much all I'm going to eat. But
Sam,
there's like a cheeseburger on that bitch, too.
Yeah, cheeseburger and the jalapeno.
Sam, with the time change, like 5, 6 in the morning, that could be dinner time after a drive. So, I mean...
I'm not driving. Fuck
Whoa.
that.
Not to Wisconsin. Fuck that shit.
There's 2 things I want to do in Wisconsin. Eat cheese and drink beer.
None of that involves a chicken with a Bloody Mary.
Nope. It's like a $40 Bloody Mary at
Have
least.
you watched any of the Adam Eats the 80s yet?
Yes, I have.
Okay. I like his... I watched the first episode. I think it was the first episode, the one with Domino's.
I believe
Wait.
that was his second episode. The breakfast pizza.
Yeah.
We had this conversation in the food truck.
Yeah.
All right, so
Should
let's
bring
do
it.
this beer real fast.
Yeah.
Because we have more topics.
Well, I'm going with that's a goes.
Shit, is there a way to go back in your fucking notes and undelete what the fuck you just deleted?
I'm gonna go 6%.
I don't think so. I don't know.
I say it goes and
That's how it goes.
Did you steal my beer?
It was in there. If you put it in there, then it's a possibility.
no IBU. I give it a 4. It is quite tart.
Oh, no. That's not it.
I was like, shit, guess
Did
what?
we?
I hope you're ready to drink the rest of it.
Possible. It's a big one. I was talking about my little...
No.
I went with a sour ale, 7%, 15 IBUs, and I give it 3.
I'm going to say it's a goes.
It's like a Sour Patch Kid.
Like
Don't say that.
raspberry?
You want raspberry?
I don't know yet. I think it's...
So I was kind of thinking raspberry.
I don't... It could be fucking...
It could be
it could be
banana.
lemon, but it's red. And
I'm going
like,
sour. I don't get enough salt for it to be a goes. I also don't think it's super tart. Like, yeah, it's
I
sour,
think
but
it
it's
has a
not super
salty
tart.
aftertaste.
No, that's you. I'm not getting it.
She brought the big glass.
See, now I feel like now that you said it, I taste it. And is it just because you said it?
Yeah, you got to turn around and pour that. Evidently, it is her beer, and she's going to drink the rest of it.
Well, you know where.
I'm still sticking with the sour. 'Cause, like, now that you said salt, I taste salt. But again, is that just because you said it?
Can I add that? Nah, it's be cheating. Never mind. I saw the
Can?
wrap around the can. Yeah,
Yeah, no.
because I'm pretty sure I can do 3,000 right now on this, almost on this one.
I'm still gonna go with
Is
the
it
sour.
three?
I'm gonna say again. I don't think it's berry.
It's 2.
Yeah, okay.
That's why I'm like, because I thought I recognized
I
the
still don't
flavor.
even know.
Like,
I still don't even know what the fuck that style is.
I know exactly what style it is. I want to do it, but I'm not going to.
I'm not going to name all the fruits.
You
but I'm
don't,
going to say
you don't want your 3,000 points?
it's cheating. He'd lose
He
3,000
saw.
points.
Yeah.
I will go for the 3.
As soon as I saw the wrap on the can, I know exactly which beer this is.
To me, I saw a
can't
glimpse
play
of it,
anymore.
and it looked like that one brewery with the awesome ass fucking art on their shit.
Oh,
High ass alcohol content, people.
Plum Sour, 6.30 IBUs, and I'll give it a 4.
I can't play.
Heard.
I need to change my rating
I need
to
the
5
can,
on
though.
This is
Well, she'll give it to you in a second.
Well, you're out. That's everybody, right?
yeah. Because you said
We need a can.
I need the can.
triple berry sour. The boss lady.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
didn't actually help me.
It's Boss Lady 2 Triple Berry Sour
Yeah.
from the Garage Brewery.
Yeah.
What's the percentage?
6. I think. They weren't sure either.
Yeah, they went 5.7. Wait, shit, that's 6.
Definitely mine beer.
Well, you shouldn't have put it in there.
I didn't. But it's
How
a
else
big
did it get in there?
Volume 2. Yeah, you get the
Probably
volume 2
when
one.
Chase put it in there.
There you go.
I do not like.
They got
Well,
8% on here.
that's also from 2019.
Oh, yeah, okay, so the batch is a little different.
Well, did it have any IBU listed? I don't think it did anyway.
Damn, next time we should just ask them. What's the IBU on this?
Say Boss Lady.
It's Triple Berry
It's
Sour.
the triple berry sour though. I thought it tasted a little familiar. I was like, put Giant Times 10 whenever I have it. It's mixed with their Pale Horse Imperial Stout.
See, I can't get behind this.
Mix the two. It tastes like a chocolate covered cherry, man.
Also, not one of my favorites.
Okay, well,
It was like a cherry cordial.
not that bad.
8
Not that sweet.
IBUs in the old version.
8.
In the old version. I don't know if we.
I didn't think it was bitter.
I don't know if we count that, to be honest.
Now I'm going
but,
to ask
you
them
know.
if they put salt in it.
Attention called order. The boss
So-
has been revamped with a higher ABV.
So who went what? It is a sour.
Me and you both had sours. They had goes.
I'm assuming no one got.
Dooley,
We really.
if it's 6%, Dooley got nailed on the head.
Sorry, I ruined
Fuck.
the game.
And you went 6.3, so you went over. So.
Yeah. So Dooley gets a point and we get a point.
Yep. So Dooley's at 3. We're at 2.
God damn it!
Yay! I'm winning. I'm winning. What do I get if I win?
Nothing.
You still think you're
another
gonna
beer?
win?
The points. Yeah, you can finish the beer.
No, I'm not going to finish that beer.
That is a fact, sir.
You can finish this one.
That one.
How did I, are you serious?
It's like, I just poured it all in my glass.
If
Fuck
he
you.
wins, that beer won't exist by the time he's done.
He's not gonna win.
Melissa, beer. Shit, it's gone.
I could have cheated.
Even if he does win, I'm gonna cheat.
The perks would be the commissioner.
Like once.
Wait, we need to
Once
instant
Dennis
replay.
said,
Run that
"Oh
back.
shit, I know what it is." I was like, "Is it 3 or 2?" Like, because the
You
new
get the
volume,
can.
they have volume 3 right now.
Yeah.
Get the rest of the can.
So
Billy.
they have volume 3 right now at the brewery, and it looks like she spit a sip back into the cup.
Right?
Here you go, husband.
Oh damn! I was supposed to send Julie an email. All right, let's talk about donuts.
I like
It's
donuts.
Pie Day.
Ooh.
I wanted
I almost-
donuts today. I was hoping you were going to pull out a
Ooh.
Taco Bell moment.
Did anyone notice the Krispy Kreme has a sign in their window now, not just out front?
No,
They've
I-
always had both signs.
It's back. During the construction, it went away.
Oh, did
Did
you
you
fucking
know?
pay that much? I remember you sent me the picture.
I drove by that bitch the other day on the way here. It was like 7:30 in the morning.
no,
I was
I'm
like,
saying I'm good.
hot now
Okay.
sign was on. I just sent him a fucking photo and said, tempting. Very tempting.
And I thought Alex was going to pull a Taco Bell move and just show up with fucking donuts, but he did not.
The line was too long.
Well, that makes sense. The light was on.
Yeah.
If you go to 7-Eleven right now, you can get a whole pizza for $3.14.
Well, it's Pie Day. That's
on
why.
my way.
You can do the same thing over at your pie, too. So it's like,
I mean,
it's
sometimes they run the sale and you
It's-
get the free pizza if you buy a fucking 18-pack of Miller Lite.
Last time it was 12-pack.
Oh, okay, my bad.
and that had to be on the
Apparently,
weekend.
Do you have to buy the 12-pack? Like,
Yeah.
do you have to downgrade to a 12-pack? Because I'd be disappointed.
No,
like,
no, no.
I'm buying an 18-pack. That's more.
They want you to spend more. Because
Well-
the 12-pack, the actual beers are
here's-
more expensive.
Here's how this would not work out for them. Because in my neighborhood, if I go like down the street, there's a 7-Eleven across the street from a 7-Eleven.
Ooh.
So in my mind, you're saying I can't hit one store and get an 18-pack and a beer. Or an 18-pack and a pizza. But I could hit 2 stores and get 2 pizzas and 2 18-packs. Or 2 12-packs. Like, so you won't let me get the 18 for my 6 extra beers. Now I have to get more beer. So I'm just going to go across the street so I can get another pizza.
Okay,
You could probably buy 2 12-packs in one store and get 2
pizzas?
This is just the one 7-Eleven I go to all the time.
I'm pretty sure that's a thing, though. Like, they're definitely doing the buy any
12-pack.
size coffee, get a muffin.
They ask me all the time.
It's $3.14 today because it's Pi Day. 3.14. Yeah.
I know this.
He does not.
Okay.
But they are doing the,
I know
like, if you
every-
buy a case of beer, you
I
get
know
like a pizza.
every number in the pie thing. Okay.
It's lighter
Wait,
than I
wait.
thought.
Let me say that. I know every number in the pie name. It's 3.147294. There you go. I'm
Nope.
I'm trumping
Alex
it.
probably knows 16 fucking digits of this fucking
I'm
bitch.
trumping
If you
it.
want to
I'm
fuck
trumping
around,
it.
if you want to fuck around.
I mean,
Come
like,
on.
hey, let's go. Let's go.
Brilliant.
Like-
It's tremendous. We are the
Let's-
best pie team ever.
I see, because I know they got little the little stickers and everything on the drink coolers and everything.
By the way, as soon as you said 7, I knew you were wrong.
I don't know shit about the whole pie thing.
Like, I know if you
3.14.
your 7 rewards and everything, you get one of the large pizzas for $5 on Friday through Sunday
Where?
at 7-Eleven with your 7-Eleven rewards. Yeah,
Like, does anyone like this pizza?
I love their pizza, dude.
I don't mind it.
It tastes
I just eat their
almost,
hot dogs.
it tastes almost like fucking school pizza.
That does not
I mean,
make it better.
I've used my
kidding
7-Eleven
me?
rewards like quite a few times to get some of their stuff.
Hold on.
At one time, I had 30,000 points.
I don't even know how to check. If I ever figure it out, I'll
There's
be
an app
rich
for
at
that.
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven rewards app.
Yeah, I bet. If I ever figure it out, I'll be rich at 7-Eleven.
So, I
Speaking
had
of pizza.
Is that Crest from work?
from work. Like, you think the food truck has pizza dough?
No. Well, how long is it? Oh no. Well,
I mean,
was gonna say,
I mean, hold on though. Don't really like rule that out now. Like, you think the food truck has pizza dough? Well, I mean, like, maybe it's Pie Day.
So we did like a couple shots here. Like,
Yeah.
so we did a ricotta base on the pizza,
Yeah.
and then added the tomato sauce.
Yeah.
So
one second. I thought those were bacon strips.
that
Yeah.
you need a new script.
Yeah.
Like we were loading it up with pepperoni and all that shit, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, it stuck to the
the
granite.
Yeah.
It stuck to the granite, so I couldn't get it off the granite because I think the ricotta. Oh, dude, there was like when I removed the pizza, there was still like at least a cup of flour that I scraped up to get off the table. So we
What are you
made a
over there?
big ass calzone. Because I was able to fold it in half and get it up that way.
Alex is thinking about something.
Well, now I'm really curious. Could we make like a bacon pizza just using like the bacon grease or like the rendered bacon fat as like the base?
See,
It'd be thin, not like I'm not talking about like.
See.
You're thinking of it as a thickness that it is now. Like if it was warm and you brushed it.
Can I say
Okay.
something real quick?
Okay.
Can I
Not
say
like-
something?
So on the dough itself,
Yeah,
not
like you dough dock it.
because like
you
where
know?
I was going with it, I thought you were gonna go originally was like you're gonna do like a lattice bacon crust.
Nope.
Ooh.
Actually, I'm thinking rendered bacon fat.
Can I
and
say
then,
something real quick?
Sure, real quick.
No.
My stupid
Continue on.
assumptions bring up great ideas. I
you
said
wanna-
something about bacon.
Your
and you're
stupidity
like,
brings out my genius. Yes,
So,
absolutely.
I will
That's
meet
why
you
we do
halfway.
food challenges.
You haven't even heard my halfway yet.
Okay. I was still on crust.
Well, I just dough dock bacon,
Okay.
rendered bacon fat.
Okay.
We would have to figure out, do we use cheddar jack as the cheese? But I think bacon cheese sauce. Like that's your sauce.
Okay.
What if we made a pizza into a
I'm willing
sausage?
to let you continue.
I don't have much past that, to be honest with you. Like we're bacon bits. Like yeah, we could do a Philly. That's a good one.
The Philly best pizza.
I mean, like it's up I
Team Fat Kid Pizza Truck.
I was just trying to stick. Like, I was just saying like a bacon pizza. So we do like the bacon cheese sauce, the rendered bacon fat, Like,
Crumbled up
I
bacon.
guess we could do pork pizza and kind of throw like ham bits or something on there instead of just having bacon. But
What
like
about
a bacon
Canadian
pizza.
bacon?
Okay, meet you halfway on the crust.
Mhm.
So, like when you gonna use Pizza Hut because that's like the easiest one that everyone would know. They do the deep dish,
the
and they
pancakes,
put
yeah.
like a shit ton of oil in there.
Yeah.
and that's how it like browns up. What if we did the deep dish and put the bacon fat at the bottom instead of like the oil or whatever?
Yeah.
There's a rendering or a smoke point problem we're gonna have to
Figure out.
Yeah, like because we're gonna burn some shit first.
Yeah.
Like either the dough is gonna blacken, or the fucking like it's a temperature thing that we have to moderate because we can cook the dough in fat. We just gotta figure out how long and what it takes.
So is that like a is that
So
like
it'd be like
is
a-
that like a double bake almost? Like we'd have to start it and like 5 minutes in smoke point, you'd have to have it in like aluminum foil or something to like pull it out, remove the oil, replace the oil or
Well,
the
I think
fats,
the whole
not
point
oil,
is
but,
that
and then,
the oil has to touch.
yes, but
Do that crust. Yeah.
what I'm saying is like you'd have to have the oil like you have your pan, you put your aluminum foil down, you put your oil in, then you put your crust in.
Yeah,
And
this
then-
is
but
something
if
that we
the-
definitely do on the food truck and not in my house.
Okay. If once the oil starts
it's
or the
not gonna work.
bacon fat
It's just
starts
the
to
hood
burn,
system.
though,
We'll turn the oven on. We'll put the pizza stone in. Well, we don't even need a stone.
once the
It's
bacon
gonna
fat
be in a pan.
starts
Yeah.
to burn, you would want to remove that bacon fat and put new bacon fat in, right?
It's all about keeping the bacon fat from
Low
its
enough?
smoke point.
See,
Because you don't want it to turn into that clear, smoky,
I don't-
nasty shit.
I don't know if we're ever going to be able to avoid it, so we would just have to like replace the oil.
That
Like you'd
sounds
have
like
to
a
get it
fuck ton of work.
hot. Yeah.
Sounds like over
I
here.
got,
Yeah.
I got
That's why I was on brushing it on. That sounds easy.
I got a slogan for it already. Keep your doctor on call. High cholesterol for all.
It's not terrible.
Not terrible.
I've definitely heard better. Give Alex like 2 minutes. He'll come up with
Right.
something.
Not bad,
You
though.
beat our price,
For
but you can't
Dooley,
beat our
that's-
meat.
It wasn't terrible.
For Dooley, that's pretty good.
It was rhyming.
Is
Dealt with
Dooley
one
talking?
Still.
You haven't lived till you have a sausage in your mouth.
Whoa.
Was Dennis talking?
What did he just say?
I don't know.
All right.
I'm pretty sure I caught
get
it. That's
back
a
to
great
donuts.
T-shirt, actually. Can somebody write that down? You got the pen over there? Write that down.
I had that already memorized. What are you talking about?
Cool. Just keep that.
Put it in your back pocket.
Maybe not. It sounds weird, but
Yeah, I might rather put it in my front pocket.
That's a Schmidt sandwich.
You don't know shit if you haven't had a Schmidt.
oh, that T-shirt.
Can I get the number? That'd be every waitress's shirt.
All right, ladies and gents, or gents and m'lady. What came first? Krispy Kreme or Dunkin'?
Krispy
Dunkin'.
Kreme, crispy.
Krispy Kreme definitely came first.
Yeah.
All right.
I like donuts. I don't know a lot about them.
Let's just start with this one. How big was the largest donut ever made? A, 100 pounds. B, 1,337 pounds. Option C, 3,739 pounds. Option D, 8,600 pounds.
B.
I'm gonna go with B just because that last one sounds fucking retarded.
It did jump a lot.
Yeah.
Like your first option is 100 pounds.
Yeah,
So.
100, 1,300, 3,000, 8,000.
I'm going with 100.
100 pounds? Mm-hmm. The answer is C, 3,739 pounds.
How the fuck do you fry that?
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, what
Like
the-
even at 1,000 pounds. Would you have a like a pool?
Were they feeding everyone during the Depression or something? Like,
I'll give you more information. All right? I'm glad you asked.
I'm assuming it's a bakery going for the Guinness World Record.
Would you
All
like
right,
to know more?
So weighing in at 3,739 pounds, this donut was made by Hamsterg's Bakery.
Germany?
Bakeries and Donuts
course.
Bakery. At the radio station in WKLL FM in... it's a place in New York. They got Ithaca.
Ithaca?
I have a question. Yeah.
Starts with
Ithaca.
a U.
Oh no! What? No.
I'll say Ithaca. It's like a university.
Utica.
Utica.
Utica is right next to Ithaca. On January 21st, 1993.
93.
Oh, so not
So
the
hold
Great
on.
Depression.
They did it at the radio station. Now
Yeah.
I have way more questions. Was the donut round? Like, was this like a fucking
I do not
super
have
long
a
eclair?
picture of said donut.
Because that makes more sense to me. Like, if you just had like, all right, we're just gonna keep fucking making this dough line longer. Like, we're just gonna send this eclair through the fryer, keep pulling it out. Fucking, all right, we got like a 3 mile long donut. Like,
World's largest donut, dude.
I mean, what that works.
Image.
Largest donut made was American style
Yeah,
jelly donut weighs 1. Yeah.
I just want to know, was it round? Was it a donut with a donut hole? That's nothing.
Yeah, that's not it.
That's only 15 kilograms.
No.
I told you world record. Oh, that might be it down there.
Largest donut.
That one.
Randy's Donuts. I mean, that's probably the world's largest donut.
Anyway,
All right, so while he's working on that, what was Dunkin' Donuts first called?
double D's.
Dunkin's.
It was actually called Open Kettle, and they changed the name because no one knows what the fucking Open Kettle is.
I miss Mr. Donut.
Apparently, they just don't have a picture of the donut, and I'm highly disappointed by that.
Especially since it's from 1993. You should have a fucking.
Yeah, I was about to say, what year was it?
93.
So the coffee and donut thing, Dunkin' started that shit. Yeah, there it is. Almost. Yeah, I'm going with the one that's just a bunch of donuts put together.
See, that's to me. It's
I
not.
think that's cheating.
I am in agreement with that.
That doesn't look
That's
like...
the world's-
That doesn't look like powdered sugar.
That's also the world's largest serving, like donut serving, not the world's largest donut. Tallest stack of donuts. Keep scrolling. Largest box of donuts. Keep scrolling. Nope. Okay.
Okay, so there's no photo from 1993, evidently.
That sucks. I really have so many questions.
There's like the one thing the Guinness Book of World Records forgot to do is take a picture of the fucking donut.
If
And
it
like,
was-
that
if-
dude got fired, like he gave him the certificate, like, yep, that's the world's biggest donut. And he gets back to the shop, and they're like, "Hey, man, all right, good job. You gave him the certificate. You got the picture for the book." And he's like, "Shit, what do you mean a picture?"
I was laughing at the fucking
Again, if it's separate
world's
donuts,
fastest jam-eating
If
donut
it's separate
without hands.
donuts put together, to
that's
make,
not a donut.
No, it needs like that, like the down. Yeah, that's not one donut to me. But
No.
that says the world's largest donut.
Sculpture.
Okay, out of donuts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not one donut.
Well,
I don't know.
On the
though.
other side,
if you
that,
make like 10,000 donuts and you ice them all together, does that make it one donut like a nacho?
do they stick together?
I would say, dude, when you
I would say no with icing.
Well,
So
I'm
then no, it's not one donut. And again, I don't. Then again, does a 3,000-pound donut stick together regardless? If you pick one side up, I feel like the other one just has to fall.
I just want to know how they weigh it.
I want to know how you pick one side up.
yeah, right.
How do you weigh that?
Just get a crane.
You have to have.
It's got to be like a forklift, and like there's like a tension, like as they're
Yeah.
lifting it up. Like, all right, that's where the tension line. Like it's like I don't know. I don't even know how the fuck you weigh something that fucking big.
Well, again, we don't have any photos, so we can't really.
He's still working on it, but while he's working on it, anyway,
No one
Dunkin'
knows.
was like the first coffee shop before, like way before Starbucks and all that
Yeah.
shit. They were actually the ones that invented the coffee cafe.
Yeah.
And like they like in the show they were like, and Starbucks like is gonna take this shit to the bank. Like,
They do.
yeah.
Well, because they expanded on because one of their employees said, "Hey, why don't we try carrying espresso drinks too?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they like with the donut. First off, fucking. You can stop now, Dooley. We gave up.
Just that picture.
So he ate the most powdered donuts and maple syrup chugging record. Ew.
That does not sound good.
He does
Was that
not,
at the same time?
He does not look good either.
The other picture was better when he looked like he was on cocaine.
So
He saw the gas prices. It's cheaper.
he saw the gas prices.
Just run everywhere.
Pass. All right, so anyway, back to Dunkin' Donuts got their name when they changed the name from Open Kettle. Like they were literally like trying to come up with a new name, and he asked like they were asking employees, and like one of the employees was like, I don't know. Like, I just see people dunking their donuts in the coffee, and that's how Dunkin' Donuts became Dunkin' Donuts.
Because they made an actual donut you could dunk into your coffee.
Well, because it had the handle on it. Like, remember back in the day? But we were having this conversation, like, because, like, no one dunks their donut in coffee anymore.
No.
But I think it's because...
You gotta get through the whipped cream first.
Well, I think it's because the quality of the donut is probably better.
Yeah.
And, like, so me and the producer are having this conversation. Like, the donut was probably fucking stale, dude. And, like, you had to moisten it to get it down.
Is it kind of like...
But they were cake donuts.
Yeah, cake donuts were because they actually soak up the coffee, too. Yeah. So it's like...
It wasn't yet yeast. And, like...
they weren't adding real
Krispy
flavors.
Kreme started off with a yeast donut, but they put potato flour in their donut.
Yeah. See, that brings up a good question, though, because going back to the name Krispy Kreme, like Dunkin' Donuts got its name by people dunking donuts in coffee. That makes sense. Krispy Kreme. I've never bitten into a Krispy Kreme and thought, crispy.
Well, it was Krispy Kreme
That's crispy.
It was
right
Krispy
there.
Kreme before they ever made a donut. Like, it was like, I think the cream part was the icing on the outside.
I mean, that I get. The crispy part sounds like...
Krispy Kreme. I kind of get it. Because the outside, like the cream goes.
You're not torching meringue here.
The cream goes into the fucking icing.
Yeah, but it's not crispy.
When you glaze a donut and it gets hard, and you bite into a glazed donut that's not hot.
That shit falls off.
Yeah, it flakes off. It looks like fucking dry skin. Want that donut now?
See, flaky, still not crispy. It's.
I'll think of a different donut. Sorry. No.
Yeah, I'm thinking of powdered. It doesn't.
Well, no. I gotta hit up a certain somebody from Bliss Bakery again because I need those again.
So, Dunkin' was trying to grow, obviously, and in a huge fashion. Krispy Kreme was down south, and they had like their following. And what am I looking at?
Huh?
Yeah, Vernon Rudolph. What?
I don't know.
So,
first one was in Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Yeah. So. Sorry, I just learned a lot about donuts like 2 days ago. So
it's a good thing.
So they were trying. Dunkin' was trying to come down south because they had like 53 flavors of donuts, and they couldn't figure out why they were getting outsold by Krispy Kreme because it had all they made was glazed donuts.
Yeah.
So
hot and fresh.
Like, so Dunkin' just starts expanding. They're franchising, right? They're growing every fucking where. But then they go public.
Were you throwing bullshit about Krispy Kreme? Or did you really know that the name was there before they?
No, it was Krispy Kreme before they opened.
Yeah,
I
thought you were just bullshitting. Like, no, he bought it from a private chef, and the name came with it, but an explanation didn't.
Yeah, he bought the recipe.
Yeah,
so they were
it's
making
been Krispy Kreme since.
But then he went fully automated. So he created, what was it called? The Big Dave or whatever.
I don't know. This is just about how the name came about, but he bought it from a private chef, and the New Orleans-based chef said the name came along with it and didn't say why it was called Krispy Kreme. So that's it.
Yep. So
now I feel like there's an inside joke, and some 90-year-old New Orleans dude is fucking dying somewhere, just like, fucking everybody's eating my Krispy Kremes!
So, like, Krispy Kreme was struggling. They punched a hole in the wall. Because they were only selling... This is fun fact. The reason why you can buy Krispy Kreme in grocery stores like Food Lion and all that shit, because that's how they started out. They were only selling to grocery stores. Then, one day, like, they were in the little... Like, we got to sell more donuts. So they punched a hole in the fucking wall and started selling, like, to walk-up customers. And so that shit blew up. And then, when Krispy Kreme started to franchise, the donuts weren't the same.
I know which episode you were watching.
And so
it's pretty bad.
So he made an automated system, like he built it by himself, and then people, like, it was in view of people coming up to order,
just like it is now.
So, yeah,
it's funny,
and that's exactly why it's still there, because now it's an experience. Like, you're watching the donuts flip and they're coming off, and so Dunkin's like, why can't we fucking beat them? We have 53 donuts and they have fucking one and it's glazed. And they're like, yeah, but they sell them and they're still hot.
Let's face it.
That's why they're hot and pretty.
That viewable thing makes a huge difference because
that's where I stand.
I know that we're Miller fans here, but in my younger years, especially playing beer pong, Budweiser, Bud Light is what was fucking available, and it was what was there, and it got drunk a lot. But it's way cooler to go to the Budweiser factory and see that shit.
Oh, yeah,
and get a beer. Dooley, have you ever done that?
What?
They probably closed it before.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's kind of a serious question.
It used to be a
like
tour.
knocking your age, but Busch Gardens used to be owned by Busch, who did a tour of the Busch Brewery that is literally maybe a mile or two
You took like a tram
away.
over there from the park.
Yeah.
And then like you walked around. They had like a museum and all this crap, and then you could actually watch the beers being made.
And then you get a little tasting at the end.
Like think of like the doers, like the casks that are at like Big Ugly. It's fucking like 5 times that size. Like they're like floor to ceiling warehouse size fucking.
It's like 5 stories and shit. Like
I want to go.
I don't know if they do. They might do tours, just not through Busch Gardens.
yeah,
anymore.
you could probably still you'd probably go up to Williamsburg and just go to the Anheuser-Busch and just
Yeah,
go
I mean,
on
it's
the
pretty
brewery.
cool.
Yeah. They had like all kinds of shit in there.
I want to go to the Busch factory.
Well, I don't.
That was my first beer.
I got
Busch. No, Michelob. At that damn brewery though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No one's gonna comment on the Busch factory. We're just gonna glide right past that one. All right.
Yes.
Let's beer.
Beer.
Excuse me. Busch.
Latte.
Busch latte. We have apples coming in soon.
You're not gonna bring up Stone? Is it Keith Stone?
Keith. Oh, shit. That's Keystone Light, right?
Keystone Light.
Like when the chick's on the phone, he reaches over to the long ass Slim Jim and hangs up.
All right, that's a fucking double at 8.2. Fuck.
Yeah, I took one sip and I'm like, hey, who's
Yeah. It's not
Gets
fantastic.
better.
Does it get better as you keep going?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the first sip definitely
Choose
gave me
how
that.
Stone goes. So that's usually how Stone goes.
It gets better as
You feeling it's a Stone?
Is it green tea?
I'm gonna give it a. Man, I'm going high on IBU. I'm gonna give it like a fucking 60. And
That bitch is buried so far in the fucking back.
I'm gonna give it one
And
more
then just
sip.
keep pushing it to the back.
It'll be like 3 years till
One day
we
it's
try
gonna
it.
pop up and like you'll forget that it ever existed.
I'll give it
This
a
is-
3.5. By the time we drink that beer, it will be fermented green tea IPA.
Right.
Sorry, I'm going to
sweet tea?
impersonate Alex real quick. This is Stone IPA, Green Tea IPA, bullshit, whatever the fuck you say. I don't know how they do it.
Oh, I
But-
thought you were actually guessing for a second.
No, but
I thought he was going to too, and I was like, fuck
No,
man,
no,
he's
no.
going for
You
3,000.
can't imitate
He's in the
somebody
lead.
and then be like, however you
He's
say
like-
or some bullshit. You have to do it.
He's in the
and
lead by
assume people
1
get it.
point. He's in the lead by 1 point, and I thought he was gonna go like a fucking.
I thought he was too. Like,
I think he
fucking-
really wants to win today.
Fucking, I mean,
I want IPA.
if he does nail it all, I don't know if I
7.3,
can call that off. Like,
50, and then I give that 2.
2.
Give it, yeah.
pretty
There's a
strong.
sweetness. It's strong.
like again, it
I
gets
would
better
drink a
as you
Rich
go.
before I
But
drink
that
it
first
again.
sip is woo.
That,
There's a sweetness
I'm
at the
not gonna
end,
go-
but I think it's like because I think it's gonna have a very high ABV because I think the sweetness at the end is like the unfermented sugars.
Almost like a Scotch ale or something.
Yeah, like it's. I don't think it's a Scotch ale, but
No,
I think
it's
it's
not
because the
that
ABV
strong.
is gonna be fucking
I
high.
don't want to go double.
oh, you want triple?
No, if I'm not going to go double, I'm not going to go triple.
Do you think it's a single?
I'm going quadruple.
I went with a single,
I think it's a
single
double.
too, so.
I'm thinking it's going to be a double. Kind of tastes like it.
You just said you didn't want to go.
I'm peer pressure.
So,
I'm going to go double IPA.
So a dip, okay.
I'm going to go with a 8.5 percenter. IBU, I give that around 65 and over 4. Pretty good.
I'm gonna go double IPA 7.5. Is that high enough to be?
I don't like how you just did that.
A double is 7 or 8 is kind of like the threshold. So yes, because
So
some
I'm gonna
people
go a
label
little
a
higher.
7. Like some people will label a
All
7.
right, so I'm
a
gonna go a
double.
little higher because I think there's unfermented sugars in there. So I'm gonna go 9. 9's more reasonable for a double. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Alex.
I'm going to go 10.1.
Yeah, 9 is more reasonable for a double. Yeah.
I'm going to go 10.1 now. Just 'cause
IBUs. I don't think it's that bitter. But I'm always wrong. So let's go 40.
Okay.
And I'll give it a 3.5. It's not off-putting.
Again, it gets better as it goes.
Yeah.
But that first sip is a little strong. That's everybody, right?
Yep.
All right. So let me imitate Dooley here. This is
I know what it is.
Japanese Green Tea IPA by Stone. It is an Indian pale ale brewed with green tea at 10.1%.
I did change my answer to 10.1.
It did not go. You did not go on paper.
Well, I still changed my answer anyway.
You think I'm giving you a point? We already told you you were losing.
He did say it was. He did say 10.1 on the fucking dot.
That's only because he saw me look at the bottle. First brewed in 2011.
That smile.
That's why. I'm not giving you. I'm not giving you points because you saw me look at the bottle. First brewed in 2011. This IPA. By the way, fucking look this shit up. I need IBUs. What are you doing?
I know all of it.
What are the IBUs?
I don't know.
Well, then you don't know all of it. First brewed in 2011, this IPA is something truly magnificent, unique, and well worth brewing again. Whole leaf green tea adds a gentle accent to the blend of northern and southern hemisphere hops in this recipe, and our fans have been asking, some demanding, for its bright, herbaceousness to make a return for years. To have such an innovative creation be so fervently enjoyed by nearly everyone who tries it, there's nothing better, if you ask us.
75 IBUs.
What do you?
When the time inevitably comes to ask us for another, just say, I'm not. Moyapai. I'll have another.
That's close enough.
75 IBUs.
Give me the rest of that.
75?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What the fuck?
So
Give me the rest of
definitely
that,
a
bitch.
double IBA. Yeah, you can have the rest of that.
Yeah, you can definitely have the rest of that.
I don't think anyone went that high, right?
Nobody went.
Here, you can have. Here, you can have the rest. There you go, Dooley.
Closest was 65 with Dooley.
I mean, he was in the
Sure you wanna
ballpark.
say
He
the
did say
bottle?
10.1. Yeah, he's gonna keep.
I'm not. He said 10.1 because he saw me look at the bottle. I'm not counting that.
But you didn't see the
If
fucking.
you chug it,
No, he said. You said that green tea IPA is in the back of the fridge, and you were the last one to guess. So I picked up the bottle. He saw me look at it, smile, and went 10.1 because he knows everything about that fucking beer.
Because you went.
Yeah, because I know.
I knew what it was because I put it in the bag,
does
but
not-
I didn't.
Also,
I don't know anything about it other than
say-
I knew it was the green tea stone.
It was the last one, so
Yeah.
obviously
It
that
does
was the
not
option.
taste like
but-
no fucking green tea. You think you would get a little bit of.
So hold on. Can
I
we
thought
go
it
back
was-
to
I thought it
points?
was-
Dooley needs to not be in first.
He's still in first.
No, he's not.
Yes, I am.
No, he's not. Wait, go back to the.
Dooley's gonna fucking win.
So, hold on. Did Dooley say a double IPA?
He did
Yes,
say
he
double
did.
IPA.
Fuck, you changed his mind on that. God damn it!
I did not change his mind. I was
Definitely.
You
trying
all
to figure.
changed my mind.
I
on
was
that.
trying to figure out.
Wait,
I
He
was
was gonna go single.
I was trying to.
I heard
went
wait.
single. No, never mind.
No?
No.
Damn it.
Sorry.
No, he definitely. It's. So I got. I know I got double IPA, but I did not get close. I was at 9.
You were 9. You were closest for ABV.
Dooley was ahead of us by a point. Even if we all got a point, he's still ahead of us by a point.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we'll
if he
just
would have
extend
went
this game till
single, if
next
he
week.
would have single, he would have lost.
We'll just we'll extend this game till next week. That's fine.
And you know what?
Thursday.
Wait a minute! There's overtime.
Oh shit.
Don't trip.
There's overtime. You're fucked.
Can't wait. Can I name the collaborators that made this beer?
You just read them.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
But
Something Baird, whatever.
whatever.
B-A-R-I,
fuck you.
whatever. and
So Dennis
Toshi
beer.
Ishii.
Why do you know Toshishi?
Because I looked at it before I said anything. By the way, I'm keeping all these. I'm making a little.
that's fine.
You're making a wall.
I'm making a wall of stones.
Ooh, shit.
Ooh, I don't like that.
No, it's like chocolate peppermint, some shit.
Yeah, definitely chocolate peppermint. Or at least
Is this that one beer that we had like the other week? It was like peppermint.
Fuck.
Is it a repeat? Do you know it?
It's a review, but I'm like,
I don't know, man. I,
don't
just
know.
reached in
I
and
won't
grabbed
try to-
something and I smelled it and I was like, fuck. Dennis is gonna get it.
I feel like it's that.
I should have kept the peppermint
Before I
chocolate.
even try it, it's like that peppermint.
Bark.
I don't think you
Yeah,
can keep that.
peppermint
It
bark stout.
smells like peppermint bark. There's no keeping the peppermint chocolate to yourself. That's not an opinion. That's like a fact on this beer. Like this smells like
that.
Oh
peppermint bark.
yeah.
because
It's that shit. Peppermint bark stout.
because it's from that pack.
No, thank you.
What pack?
Well, have at it, boys. What's the guess? Let's go. It doesn't matter what pack it's from.
Like a snowplow or something.
Fuck, what's the damn ABV on that one?
Probably.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Well, Snowplow wasn't the peppermint bark thing, right?
I don't fucking know, man. That is definitely chocolate peppermint bark stout.
Yeah, it's...
Chocolate peppermint bark stout.
God damn it.
I'm just going to go peppermint bark stout.
5.6. No IBUs. It's actually really fucking good, though.
It's good, but I hate fucking
And it's the
peppermint.
month for it, too. When you start drinking stouts in March. And everyone starts...
Peppermint porter.
Ooh.
4.8.
Peppermint bark stout.
22.
I don't think it's sweet enough to be a porter, though.
I give it a 4.
Damn, now he's making me take my shit.
Okay. Peppermint bark stout.
That's why there are
5.2.
opinions.
IBU is
I
like
feel like a porter would
8.
leave that.
Ring.
And give it a 3.
I like this one. I'm gonna give it
Peppermint
a
bark
4.
stout, 8.1, 25 IBUs, and I gave that a 5.
You're high up in there.
It's flying. It's a flying dog beer. That's
I give
why.
it a 4. On the like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
with you on this
yeah,
one. Like this
yeah.
one, that's a
This-
good beer. I don't know if I could drink a lot of them, but like to have one.
Wait.
I'll take the rest of that,
Wait,
trust me.
wait. He said it.
What?
He called the brewery.
Did you say Flying Dog?
Yep. It's flying dog peppermint bark stout.
He's going for the 3,000.
He's going for the 3,000?
8.1, 25 IBUs, and I give it a 5.
Is that everybody?
That's everybody.
Oh, Dennis.
What happened?
I fucked it up,
Dennis.
Sam. I
What
fucked it up,
happened?
Sam.
What happened?
Dennis.
I fucked up, Sam. I know I did.
This is Old Busthead.
Whoa.
Peppermint Caramel Macchiato Stout coming in at 5.7% with 30 IBUs. I don't need you to look it up, thank God. That'd take forever.
It would.
Peppermint Caramel Macchiato Stout.
That is good.
Made with coffee, natural milk chocolate, and peppermint flavors.
I'll take the rest of that. Damn
Hold
right.
on, I'm gonna give the producer a sample because she's gonna like that one, and you can have
Can I just say?
Can I get some stats on that? Stats.
stats on that. Stats.
What was the ABV?
Oh, fucking Dennis just went down the fucking hole.
Yeah, I know. I'm -3.
I don't. You now have the can. It was 30 IBU.
That's right. Yeah, it's done. Never mind. Sorry. 30 IBUs, 5.7.
Anybody come close?
Jason was 5.6 on the ABV.
We got a point for that.
And let's see, Doyle get shit on that. So, yep. All right. So,
It's because it's a fucking stout.
Dude, that
I
is good.
you went porter. Everybody else went stout.
No,
So-
I went porter.
He did too. So, all right.
No, no.
He went stout.
He did stout?
He said chocolate peppermint stout.
Okay.
You said chocolate peppermint stout. I said peppermint bark stout because I thought it was that one beer.
I'll say it was a flying dog one. So, yeah.
I got peppermint though.
Whatever.
So does
Jason and
everyone
Dooley
else,
tied.
but-
It's
yeah.
good enough.
Good enough to win.
Good enough.
Good enough.
Wait. I got another taste test.
Oh, did you just mix that shit together?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
Green tea, double IPA,
That tastes like
peppermint
shit.
macchiato, coffee, fucking whatever.
It's a Japanese green tea IPA by Stone, and also
I was about to
tell
say-
me the rest of the can. On that one.
I think that the old Bushead was good.
Did,
Yeah, Old
did
Bus
he
is
mix
fucking
the
good.
sour in there too?
No, he had.
The sour peppermint green tea?
Oh shit, that sounds.
Oh,
good.
Y'all just gave me a stupid idea.
Oh, God.
I could do
Do it at
Do
home.
your work.
a suicide
There
at
you go.
the end of the shit.
Sorry, I had help. Sorry.
Every house roulette beer.
That is disgusting.
Yeah, fuck you.
As always, thank you for listening to Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat. You can find us on Facebook at,
Team Fat Kid.
on Instagram at,
Team Fat Kid Nation.
on YouTube.
At Team.
Yeah, fucked with you this time. Ah, got him! I skipped the at too. Definitely fucked with him. You
Yeah.
can find us on YouTube at,
Team Fat Kid.
on Twitter,
At Team Fat Kid 1.
and of course, you can find us online for all of your knife and apparel needs at www.teamfatkidnation.com.
You can find the food truck on Facebook at,
Team Fat Kid Food Truck.
on the Instagram,
Team Fat Kid Food Truck.
the Twitter.
At Fat_Truck.
You can call us for all your pre-orders and catering needs at.
757-427-1586.
Remember,
Stay hungry.
be creative.
And don't forget to sharpen your knives.
Praise the Lord, peace, love, and bacon grease. We out this bitch.
Green tea IPA.